Welcome back. We are here for round one. Graf von Reichsmendorf is our opponent, and I really like their name. We're gonna keep this. This is a pretty neat curve. Drew another land, so we can play our Vestige of Emrakul pretty easily. Our opponent is playing red. They might have been the one who got all of those Touch of the Voids that we passed. I don't know. They also may or may not have a foil Planeswalker. But they're playing red-green, so we'll crush them. Just gonna play a land, play a Nettle Drone, attack for 2 with our sweet Kozilek Sentinel. No blocks from our opponent, and we're not going to be blocking either, so just exchanging 2 for 2 here. Hopefully. Touch of the Void, yeah. Bro got all of our Touch of the Voids. Uggin's Insight. If I was debating before, I wasn't, because playing Vestige of Emrakul into Ruination Guide is overall more damage, but if I was debating before, I would totally play Vestige of Emrakul now, so if it comes down to it, I can scry 4 when I cast Uggin's Insight next turn, if I draw land. Also, Vestige of Emrakul can block Gordon Reef Invoker. Fun fact. Excuse me. That's going to be really fun to Merc Strider. Gonna play the Ruination Guide here. I am just going to attack with both my creatures. I'm okay with trading one of them for a Marasa Ranger, or just getting in for a bunch of damage. Also works. Okay. Fun fact about this ability, you choose whether to pay when it resolves, so if I were to outnumber the Marasa Ranger in response, my opponent would not be blown out by paying a bunch of mana. However, they chose not to, so we have a 5-drop incoming, I'm guessing. Another Touch of the Void. Oh my goodness, they're coming back to haunt me. Slaphammer, sure. I will take 5. Cool. Now the question is whether I Uggin's Insight or play Kozilek's Channeler. If I hit them for 4 and Uggin's Insight, I could draw, like, land Rolling Thunder, which would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I think drawing a bunch of cards is a pretty good thing to do here. I will take Mountain, Adverse Conditions for sure. Do I want the Benthic Infiltrator? Not really. Ooh, Stone Fury is a good one too. On board, I could take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So, not really worried about that. Okay. Okay. So if my opponent attacks with anything, they're dead? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I think I just pass here. Because if I adverse conditions, my opponent just goes all in on this Marasa Ranger Valakut Predator plan. If I adverse conditions, I will make, and my opponent goes all in on the Marasa Ranger, it will be very worth my while because I'll make a creature, I'll make a 1/1, and then I can kill the Oran Reef Invoker and just with the Stone Fury and then attack for lethal. I'm just going to tap these two down. If my opponent plays another creature here, that's a little unfortunate. Boiling Earth. Sure. Fortunately for us, those creatures don't untap during our opponent's next untap step, so we can just attack with these guys. My opponent has to block. And they have to put 3 creatures on board, or 2 creatures on board at least. Because, well, 2 creatures on board based on what I have, and yeah. And stuff. And yeah. Is Rush of Ice something I want to do in this matchup? Not particularly. Royal Mage's Trick might be worthwhile, but I like the deck the way we have it. I'll keep this, yeah. Double Nettle Drone. Also show you who's Touch of the Void. What? Okay, we're on the play. Awkward, but not unwelcome. Uninvited. Been reading too many vampire books. Wow, this seems oddly familiar. And we had the land the whole time, so lucky us. You gonna Touch of the Void us again? Because that wasn't nice. Oh, no. Alright, cool. Since I'm not gonna be attacking anyway. Or blocking. Might as well just get another Nettle Drone down. I think that gives us the highest return on our colorless creature casting, trigger, untapping stuff investment. Grove Rumbler. Sure. So, I think we just cast Vestige of Emrakul here and take 5 maybe. Like, I don't really want to attack with my Nettle Drones because I don't want to trade them with their board because we just have them dead next turn with this adverse conditions. Because what we can do, ping them, take them out of 10. Adverse conditions, they're 2 base guys on our turn. Ping them again, so that's 8. And then we attack. Easy peasy. That was a really weird voice, I'm so sorry. Rolling Thunder. Well, that's not very nice. I have a Rolling Thunder too, just so you know. I mean, what, you're not attacking? You afraid or something? I'll just play Merc Strider. It's not a great use of Merc Strider, but it does put plenty of power on board, that's for sure. We do want to draw something late game-esque. Oh, that's an additional 4 damage right there. I'll take 9. If that's what you want. Like, that's cool. No blocks. I mean, I'll probably block the Oran Reef Invoker, but other than that, no blocks. Alright, kind of awkward. We're just going to hold up adverse conditions here. Our opponent isn't putting a lot of pressure on us, so... I feel like you should have attacked if you were going to crack that Blighted Woodland Friend. Okay, yeah, they did not. Chose not to. Okay. Yeah, we're completely content to hold up the Blighted Woodland. And now we'll just cast this with Awaken on that gentleman. Awaken this. So we're pretty happy to just jam with the team here. We could take 7 next turn if we wanted. If we wanted. Yeah, that's the choice. Opponent's at 3, and so adverse conditions will hopefully lock it up for us. Yep. Although they do get 8 mana to work with. So if they just flood the table with blockers, or play that guy, that doesn't... So that doesn't actually do anything. Beat Resolve Domnath, because we could. Glad we held on to this adverse condition, because that's for shizzle. Alright, GG's, opponent. Tempo Deck wins the day. Thanks for watching. I will see you in round 2.